Hey YouTube, it's Evan. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a little chit-chat video. I felt like I haven't done one of those in quite a while, so I'm just going to do one today. And the topic is going to be how Hollywood butchers the craft in movies and things like that. And this is one of my biggest issues that I think I have with a lot of people coming into the craft and becoming curious about Wicca and witchcraft and things like that, is because a lot of people get into the craft by hearsay of Hollywood. And they have movies and all kinds of shows, Harry Potter, Charmed, The Craft, Practical Magic, Sabrina the Teenage Witch, like you name it, and it's Hollywood has done it. And this is my big issue with Hollywood, is I honestly don't feel like they accurately portray it at all for what it is, and I really do feel like that they get their religions extremely fucked up, to be honest. I feel like they get them really confused, and this is the thing here. Hollywood seems to think that anything that has a pentacle or a star in a circle, anything that uses symbols generally, anything that uses charms or spell formulations is considered Wicca and witchcraft. And the thing is the two are not the same. And I did a previous video on the difference between what's paganism, what's witchcraft, and what is Wicca. And this is the thing, and I'm going to briefly refresh some memories, and if you guys have not checked out that video, then feel free to check out my playlist, and it's all in there. A witch is simply somebody who chooses to manipulate tools to better help achieve the goal that they are trying to achieve. For example, if you are, doing a love spell, you might use rose around a red candle. But a witch does not necessarily have to be the least bit interested in nature. They don't have to have a deity. They don't have to celebrate a god or a goddess. They might not even have any remote interest in anything like that at all. Whereas a Wiccan is a nature-based religion, and they choose to use tools. Not all, but some of them choose to use tools to simply manipulate to help better achieve their goals. Most Wiccans believe in at least one deity, but some don't. That's what I'm saying, is it's not the same thing. So, and Hollywood is kind of, I feel like, makes a huge conjunction of the two, and I feel like it's extremely wrong because, for example, I was watching Paranormal Activity 4 last night, the marked ones, I believe is what it's called, and there's a scene where they're flipping through some spell book, and just really briefly I saw the crone goddess symbol, and I saw a symbol for the god, the horned god, and I'm sitting here thinking, okay, that's a Wiccan based thing. And during this whole movie they're talking basically about human sacrifice and becoming possessed by demons and bullshit, and I'm sorry, but no Wiccan does that. Most Wiccans don't even believe in the devil or believe in a heaven or a hell. And the fact that they're using Wiccan symbols and Wiccan signs and terminology for a movie that's based about a coven of witches making demons attack the firstborn son, which sounds itself just hokey and corny as it is, it's not even the same. And for those of you that don't know the symbol I'm talking about, the crone goddess symbol looks like this. And so, yeah, and I just don't feel like that's an accurate portrayal. I don't feel like that's a Wicca-based thing, you see what I'm saying? And, Charm did the same thing. And it's just, I feel like if you are going to make a movie or make a documentary or a TV series off of a religion or off of a spirituality, then I feel like you should stay as accurate and as closely relatable to that specific religion as possible. It just doesn't make sense, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like a lot of people, a lot of younger people especially, that come into the craft feel very let down because, once you do some research and you do some studying and you realize really what Wicca and paganism and witchcraft is all about, you kind of, I guess it kind of, oh, that's really what it is. Like, you're not expecting it to be that badass. You know what I'm saying? Like, whereas Hollywood, they have purple electric lightning burst coming out of their fingers, and you can throw a man on a wall and control him with your finger, and that's bullshit. That doesn't happen. You know what I'm saying? And, you have these people who verbatim and exactly copy books of shadows from TV series that are based about witchcraft. And that is just so stupid to me. I don't understand that. It's Hollywood, you guys. They're not real spells. They tea stain the pages, they burn the pages, and they use red ink to make it look aged and old, and they're not real spells. So the fact that a lot of these younger kids are still framing and pausing the TV so they can write down a spell really quick, or draw a picture from some book of shadows from a TV show or from a movie, I just feel like it's not conveying the message properly. I don't feel like it is really, truly portraying that religion or spirituality. So I feel like when a lot of younger kind of kids and young adults get into the craft, I feel like they have certain expectations because Hollywood planted that in their head. And when they do some research and things like that, they actually come to realize, oh wow, Wicca is actually a very calm and a very organic based religion. I didn't actually realize that it, a year and a day, deities. Wait, what is this? It's a whole spirituality. It's a whole culture, if you will. And Hollywood kind of portrays it totally differently. Because I understand that they want to make money and they want to draw attention to it, but I feel like they're drawing attention to it and they are intriguing and I guess grasping certain audiences because they're kind of vulnerable to the knowledge. And I don't feel like a lot of people who are new to the craft really kind of fully understand what they're learning because Hollywood did not portray certain parts that actually are very important. And so yeah, I guess that's my opinion. It's kind of a rant, kind of a chit-chat. It's kind of in between. But what do you guys think about people that are new to the craft and they are new to the craft simply because of basically a movie inspired them to be, or a TV show triggered their interest? Let me know below. And until then, I wish you all lots of light, love, and blessings. And I will see you next time. Bye.